Welcome everybody to Colorado Flight Sim. Today we're going to do a bit of practice doing a fertilizer spraying mission using a helicopter in employee mode before we go and spend the money on our own helicopter. I've found that trying new missions using an employer-owned aircraft can save a lot of time and headache down the road. There's no sense in spending your hard-earned credits on aircraft for missions you're not yet good at or even want to play. I've been focusing on growing my jetliner fleet to earn credits using passive income. But I decided to branch back out to building new companies, buying new aircraft, and just enjoying the journey with everyone. Please drop in the comments what companies and aircraft you would like to see as we go along. Now, I am not good at all at flying the helicopters yet. I absolutely prefer fixed-wing aircraft, but some of these helicopter missions are so fun and can be very exciting. The search and rescue missions are an absolute blast. So bear with me while I get this helicopter ready to go, as I'm a bit out of practice. That should take care of all of the pre-flight. Let's get this thing fired up. I like to pull up the map on the EFB just as a point of reference. But then, on these type of missions, I end up using the external view quite a bit during the actual mission.
Hey, Captain, good to team up with you. I'm Krista. I'll be your contact for this service. Call sign is Purple Grass. Get ready, because today is going to be no walk in the park. Mike Brown, a local farmer, hired us to spray much-needed enhancer over his fields. Fortunately, you're the right person for the job. Don't know if you worked in this area before, but Brown's crops are located 10 nautical miles away east from here. You got it? Then up, and away.
Oscar 62 traffic, November tree 9017 is taxiing to runway 29er, Oscar 62.
Let's get this bird into a hover, then slowly move it to the hold short line.
Oscar 62 traffic, November tree 9017. Taking off runway 29er, departure to the east, Oscar 62.
Now, let's point it down the runway and get going.
Remember, our clients are relying on us to improve their crops. It's a big area, so this should be a fun day. We're lucky there's not much wind. The spray could drift over other fields. It's a beautiful day. Wind is okay, 1 knot at most. Perfect weather for you to hit the fields. I'll be in touch with you regularly from the ground, so you'll have a clear view of what's left to do.
This looks like a beautiful area. So before I skip ahead, I just want to see this ascent up over the top of this little mountain. All right, let's go ahead and skip forward to the next phase, where I think we'll have to fill up our fertilizer tank. I just noticed that our tank is at 0%, so that makes sense that we would need to do that next. So here we are at the field location where we are going to be doing the fertilizing. I see the truck down below that we need to land on to fill up our fertilizer tank. So let's get down there and see how difficult this is going to be. It looks like that truck is parked on a slant, way to make it harder for us. And of course I forgot to contact the ground team to let them know I was coming in for a landing. There's our first mistake that we are sure to get penalized for. Other than that mistake, I feel that this landing went really well.
You're clear N39017. All right, the field's right below. It won't take much time. Doing a survey before you spray? No one's around, not a tractor, or anything else. Just a reminder. Fly below 30 feet, watch where you're spraying, and you'll have a successful day.
All right, let's get this going and try not to crash.
Excellent. I'm monitoring the spread from down here, and it looked nice and straight.
This field is longer this way. I think it makes more sense to make longer passes than a whole bunch of shorter passes like the one I just made. That was a good low pass, but I was going too fast. I've got to figure out the best way to keep the speed consistent. Whoa, way too fast, and I just bounced the helicopter off the ground. I'm sure that will be another penalty. Here's where I need all of your help and suggestions. What's the best way to manage the speed of this thing at such a low altitude? Please comment on how I can do this better. That looked and felt like a really good pass. If only I knew what I did.
You completed almost a fourth of the zone.
Way too fast. The only way that makes sense to me to slow down is to raise the nose up, but then I get too high above the field.
There it is, fine.
Another really good pass. I'll take it. I just noticed that the map in the upper left corner shows where has been sprayed and where I need to apply the spray. I wish I had noticed that in the beginning.
Almost done. You got this. It seems you've nearly finished. Contact me when you're ready to come back.
Let's just throw a little more spray down for some extra razzle-dazzle.
Well done.
Job's done. I'm heading back.
We are going to call this job complete and head back to home base.
Acknowledged.
Easy peasy.
Whoops. Let's skip ahead to our approach. One thing I have learned playing in career mode is that you don't have to follow these approach patterns they suggest. If you want to, you are more than welcome to. Most of the time, I just find the approach beacon and head directly for it. I feel like we are coming in a bit too fast. I'm trying to use the auto rotate to come in on low power.
Runway 29er to land Oscar 62.
Now we'll taxi over to the stop short line. It seems to be picky. You have to hover it right on the beacon.
Oscar 62 traffic, November tree 9017.
Let's get fancy and back this bird in to the landing spot.
way to get better.
We had a couple of pretty big mistakes. So let's see how much of a penalty we are going to take. But overall, I feel like it was a pretty successful mission. %71% for fertilization quality. We can do better. 100% for avoiding waste. And 100% for execution time is awesome. How we didn't get dinged for the missed radio transmission and hitting the ground is a mystery. But we will take it. If we owned our own helicopter, we would make a lot more money doing these missions freelance. But we are still learning. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. Help me grow this channel.